Nosa Senhora de Rosario, or Mother Mary, Our Lady of Holy Rosary, or Our Lady of Happy Voyage, popularly known as Mother Mary, the Mother of Jesus Christ. This particular church, Bandel Church, is dedicated to Mother Mary, who is also known as the names I have already suggested to all of you. As you can see, the facade of Bandel Church, which was built in 1599, and later on it was designated as a minor basilica and a parish church for all the liturgical and pastoral purposes. So the church has 3 altars, 1 pipe organ, and of course there was also a mast of a ship, always on display here, but now it is kept in the museum. You can all see the beauty, the facade of this particular church, the clock tower, the image of Mother Mary there, the statue just below the cross, and then a beautiful story, the blend of legend and history that I am going to tell you. Sometime around 1571, Portuguese started settling here for all the business purposes, trading purposes, with the permission of Akbar, the then emperor of Hindustan. And around 1579, Pedro Tavares built a fort here known as Fort Hooghly near Hooghly river, and in the next year only, in 1580, he got the permission from the Mughal emperor, the then Mughal emperor Akbar, to spread the gospel of their religion, and they were allowed to spread the word of Jesus publicly to each and every residents of Hooghly. By 1599-1598, they were numbered around 5,000. There were 5,000 Christians in Hooghly, and in 1599 they started constructing this church, and it was opened in 1600. However, the church was destroyed in 1632 and again rebuilt by 1660. But you can always see the original insignia in this church itself, with that stands testimony to the fact that it was built in 1599. As the story goes, that Rodrigues, the Portuguese governor, refused to join hands with Shah Jahan against his father Jahangir, because he did not want to disrespect Jahangir for his all benevolence and concession given to the Portuguese. That enraged Shah Jahan to an extent that he decided to teach the Portuguese a lesson, and he sent his army and destroyed the Port Hooghly and this particular church, and the Augustinian friars who were taking care of this particular church. As you can see, the insignia that shows that it was built in 1599, and they were taken prisoners and taken to Agra fort, and they were asked either to choose Islam or to embrace death. Now I can take you to this particular museum where that particular mast is kept, which I was discussing earlier, that was always in display for public viewing. Now it is kept in the museum, taken care by ASI, Archaeological Survey of India. And as the story goes, when they were about to be trampled by the enraged elephants, moved by the piety of St. John Cruz, even the elephants, the enraged elephants, were calm to serenity, and one of the elephants, which was the most enraged, took him to his trunk and took him to Jahangir, as if imploring to Jahangir to allow him to go back to Hooghly. Even Jahangir was moved to tears, Shah Jahan was moved to tears, and he allowed them 17 farmans. And he not only allowed them 17 farmans, he also donated 777 bigha of land, out of which 380 bigha of land were totally free. And he allowed them to reconstruct the church again. As you can see, this particular mast, which was given away, which was donated to this particular church, which was given as a gift to this church by a captain who was tossed in a storm, and he prayed to Mother Mary, and it is believed that Mother Mary saved his life, and therefore he donated this particular mast of his ship to this particular church. and Mother Mary's intercession made her so popular that she is still believed to be known as the Lady of Happy Voyage, Our Lady of Happy Voyage. And you can see the different images of the saints and from the events of life of Jesus Christ that are depicted here in total vividness. You can see the entrance from this side, and since the prayer is going on, outsiders are not allowed to interfere here, because of the simple reason that they should not disturb the tranquility and serenity of this church. And as you see, this is the particular entrance, and you can also see it is a bit dark here, but you can see the images of Last Supper depicted there. One of the